in realtor signs and call them three or 3 acre tracts. Those are subdivisions.
So when the plat, whenever the survey comes in, I'm not disagreeing, I'm just saying as it comes in, it doesn't fall in criteria like that. And that's where the county, we have to follow what was written down. So there was one split off that went to a person, that was number one. Then another guy bought the 3 lots that Todd's talking about, but he bought them as one piece of property, not 3 lots. He got one chunk. That's number 2. And then he is a new property owner, like you said, so he gets to restart. And he will sell off 1, 2. He'll still own number 3, so it does not count. So, you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Okay, so it's not a subdivision. Every rule was followed that's written down.
So it's the verb subdivision, but it's not the noun
Yes.
subdivision.
It's a what?
It's the verb subdivision.
He subdivided.
He subdivided it, he did that, but it is not the noun.
Yeah.
It is not a subdivision.
So I'm just saying, as it's written down in my office, we followed it as it's written in the ordinance, and it didn't meet the criteria to call Travis. I say we got a subdivision.
Where's that in the?
I understand what you're saying. I still don't totally, when you read from 15304, the definition of a subdivision, a division of a parcel of land into 2 or more lots is a subdivision, and needs to go through the process. I don't know what's.
We'll go on down to exempt division.
Yep.
Number 2, that's when the waters get a little muddy.
Yeah. Sure. And then that's where I was reading from the exempt division 4B.
Into the subdivision.
That was on
I think he has a different picture.
relation.
If you look at 4C, it says division of land for the purpose of a single family which does not involve any new public road, public drainage, easement, or other new public improvement which creates a new lot and a remaining tract. See, I don't see how it cannot be a subdivision. And to me, the kicker is the road. They built a new road.
But if you look on the survey and you follow the verbiage on the deeds, it's not a road, it's an easement to get into those properties. So it's not a road, it's just access to go in. It's not.
I'm not going to argue that what it's.
But I'm just saying when it comes, that's where it
Yeah,
comes in.
on your end, but on our end, as far as the plan commission, it's a subdivision. Travis, do you think it's a subdivision? Why is it? Why is this any different than that fellow that come over here on from Man Road, bought a farm? Bought a farm and put his own road in and didn't tell us like these. Well, why is that any different? He's got it divided according to the surveyor's office. Why is that any different than this?
Say that again, he didn't tell us about the...
No, let's say he didn't notify.
Oh, say he did.
Just like this person did. Why is that any different? I don't understand the difference.
Well,
So is it exempt? If it's not exempt, and if it's not a subdivision, then what is it?
Well, I'm going off just what's wrote in our subdivision rules, okay? I'm just, that's the first thing I was talking about. Now, what Emily's looking up,
I don't know. Let me run my, I'll be right back. Let me run my office so I can get some documents.
Is that it?
is
I can't use this map on my office.
you have a driveway that went up to a owner of one of these parcels, and they're using the same driveway entrance. Went up 50 feet and then went off right off of this driveway, and now they're making other driveway entrances to these other 2 or 3 parcels, which under the exempt definition, they are able to do that. So, I don't know if you want to take off on, on the saying, it's a subdivision, because our opinion is, the board's opinion, it's a road, and forget the definitions of how many divisions it's happened. I mean, that's 2 different things. I was just what I was first talking about was just the divisions. I wasn't even figuring in or, putting that in the thought process of this road and this driveway. Because we didn't get an okay for a driveway, any other, nothing. I mean, it came to me, I don't think Emily did or anybody else that I know of. It's just an existing driveway entrance. So, and then the siblings and the adjoining property owners, and I think there was an LLC involved with one of the individuals, and we were adding up and, what actually was a division. And Emily and her office was coming up with 1, I think 2 maybe, but it didn't qualify as a subdivision. So, I mean, that's just where we're at with it.
153.04 definitions. Division of a parcel of land into 2 or more lots, parcel sites, units, plats, or interest for the purpose of offer, sale, lease, or development, either an installment plan or any other plan's terms and conditions, including re-subdivision. Subdivision includes a division. Sounds to me like it's a subdivision.
It's the first 153.04, the definition of a subdivision.
Right, but we have never done that. I mean,
So in other words, we not follow our own rules, is that what it's saying?
It's as plain, it's black and white. The division of a parcel of land into 2 or more lots, parcels, sites, units, plats, or interest for the purpose of offer, sale, lease, or development, either on the installment plan or any other plans, terms and conditions, including re-subdivision. It's as plain as day. That's a subdivision. It just defined it. That's what they did. Now, I would like for somebody to tell me what's wrong about that paragraph.